Hey guys, it's Steve with Futures and Charts. It's Friday, February 7th, about 20 after 9 in the morning, and we're looking at the crude oil market right now. And it's up about 90 cents, up closer to a buck. And diesel it's up just fractionally at the moment. In the nearbys, it's up about 2 cents in the further up months, so like to July. Um, I didn't put out a video earlier in the week because there was just so much volatility with the tariff stuff and everything going on. I thought, well, I'll just wait till the end of the week and see where things have settled out. It's been kind of a crazy week. So I guess the thing to do is to maybe just go over and well, let me look at the headline here first. It says Trump could kill the solar energy stocks. What would that do to the other energy things? I don't know. Crude prices plunge on energy demand concerns and oversupply news. There's some stuff coming out of Russia where they might be producing a little more, but I don't really see how they can. They're so busy with the other stuff, with the war and everything. Saudi is scheduled to increase their production a little bit, but with prices where they are, I'm not sure that they would. So it remains to be seen, just like everything, um, just got to play things by ear until the actual facts come out. So, but let's go have a look at the charts. So that's a look at the market so far. Like I said, it's up about a buck on crude oil, and like I said, it's the April is barely up, and the farther out months like July are up about almost 2 cents. So that's what's going on there. Let's have a look at the diesel chart. Trying to have a bit of a recovery today. This isn't, just let me refresh this here so we can get a better look at that. So we tried to trade up. We have a pretty long wick to the upside here, but it's kind of settling back down. And so, the trend is definitely still to the downside, and it's trading about in the middle of our previous trading range back here. So hard to say where it's going to go from here, to be honest. It's kind of in no man's land, even after a pretty steep downside, and that's true with a lot of the markets. Like here's crude oil. It's trying to have a bit of a bounce today too. Up, it's up 95 right now. This is not. Let me refresh that as well. Doesn't take long to be out of whack. So there we go. Yeah, it's still obviously in a downward channel here. So until that breaks out, I have to break up quite a bit to break out of this channel. So probably clear up into the 70 range. So and another thing, of course, if you're a farmer, you know that the wheat market, after having a really nice climb and getting up to 620, it just fell out of bed, and it's trying to recover a little bit right now. It actually traded below this trading range right here, which I would consider would be support, pretty decent support too. So maybe that's why it's getting a bounce here now, but it did break through it. So I hope we're going to get a pretty substantial bounce to try to at least get back up here into this mid-range where we'd be in about the 570, 580 range. Would take some of that downward pressure off and break that trend. So we're close to breaking that trend now. If you look here, we're just probably right about up against it. So it's hard to know where to draw some of these trend lines because something like that is such a steep drop. So that could mean that we're going to have a fairly steep recovery. Who knows? We'll see what happens. But the other thing we usually try to watch is the feeder cattle, and after going, on a pretty substantial march up, we did have a pullback here and built a nice base, and sort of are in the process of forming a cup with a handle here. So if we break out above about 277.37, it's possible we could test them old highs up here. So we'll have to see about that, I guess. Anyway, that's what the charts look like today, and just one more look at what the energy market's doing. It's still wanting to climb upwards, so kind of recovering from the pretty steep drop it's had as well. So anyway, it's Friday, so we'll see what happens over the weekend, and see what's going on Monday or Tuesday or something like that. I should be able to put something out on Tuesday, I think. So anyway, we'll catch you in the future. Thanks for watching. Steve with Futures and Charts.